Here's the secret to landing the wrist lock every time. So Robbie D'Onofrio here made a video of how to stop all my wrist locks, which is very true. If you make that fist, it will stop it. The tactic that he was speaking of was, I have to catch it before he can make that fist, so I have to make it almost like a surprise. So just a quick example, if I'm on the mount and I am getting the head and arm triangle. So my big thing with wrist locks is the reason I get them so often is because it's a surprise. They have no clue it's coming, so they can't make that fist in time. That's my idea. So I walk the arm up for the head arm. I can just drop my head and squeeze and start finishing him, but a lot of times when I have his arm trapped against my own arm here, I look over, and if Robbie was doing what he said and he just makes the fist, I won't even go for it because that's it. It's not gonna happen. But so many times I look over and I see that limp wrist. They're not worried about their wrist, they're worried about the choke. So that's when I would reach over, grab the knocking knuckles, and I'd pull it straight back, push it to the floor, drive my weight with the tap there. So it's a backwards wrist lock. Even if they're making a fist, sometimes the backwards wrist lock works better. But mainly if their wrist is limp, you wanna grab it and bend it before they can make a fist. Now if he tries making a fist, it's too late. The wrist isn't strong enough to go through that pressure I'm putting on. So that's just one example, but really anywhere. For example, one more. I showed this on some of my videos. If I have the back, I'm trying to choke him. I break the wrist grip here, he grabs here. This is last hope. I start trying to choke him. You see how his wrist is already bent? He's not gonna make a fist here. So I gotta catch it. I let his elbow hit and I grab it right now. I don't wait for him to do this. Now it's impossible. There's no possible way I'm gonna break that. But look, he's doing it himself. Boom, and I catch it now. Push down, he either taps or he rips it out. I got my rear naked choke. So the secret is catch it before he makes the fist. When you see it limp and the wrist is bent like this, now there's no way. He's not gonna be strong enough to go back to make that fist. If you're rolling with me or someone who's good at wrist locks, don't ever do stuff like this. I know you're relaxing, you're flowing, and you're trying to do the doggy paddle, but keep everything tight or you could lose your wrists.
Follow us for more jiu-jitsu tips.